Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and feeling your body come alive in ways you haven't felt in years. Your energy surges through you effortlessly. Your mind feels sharper, and your heart pounds strong and steady, pumping life into every cell. What if I told you that a single simple habit, just 1 teaspoon a day, can unlock this vitality by opening your blood vessels, boosting circulation, and giving your entire body the chance to thrive like never before? Yes, it's that simple, and yet so many overlook it. We live in a world where people chase complicated solutions. Supplements, pills, extreme diets, exercises that leave you exhausted. And while some of these can help, they're often missing the foundational piece of health. The real key is simple, natural, and powerful. Your blood vessels, your arteries and veins are the highways of your life. When they're clogged, narrowed, or sluggish, everything suffers. You feel tired, your brain feels foggy, your heart works harder, and even your mood begins to falter. The body is a system, and when circulation is blocked, the system breaks down. But here's the good news. One small, consistent action every day can help reverse that. Imagine a teaspoon of a natural substance that works gently but effectively, opening your blood vessels, improving blood flow, and helping your body remove toxins faster. Every organ, every tissue, every cell starts receiving more oxygen, more nutrients, and more energy. Suddenly, the fatigue you thought was normal starts to vanish. The stiffness in your joints eases. The brain fog lifts. Your memory sharpens. Your heart, no longer fighting against resistance, beats stronger and steadier. You feel lighter, younger, more vibrant. Consistency is the secret. 1 teaspoon today, 1 teaspoon tomorrow, repeated every day, compounds into results that seem almost magical. Your body is not a machine you can repair in a day. It's a living system. When you respect it, when you give it what it truly needs, it responds with results that go beyond what you thought possible. The impact isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. You begin to feel unstoppable because your body, the vessel of your life, is finally aligned with your goals, your dreams, your purpose. Most people underestimate the power of small actions. They think health transformations require hours in the gym or hundreds of dollars in supplements. But nature doesn't work like that. It works in alignment with your body, in subtle but profound ways. 1 teaspoon a day isn't about instant results. It's about creating a pathway for your body to heal, rejuvenate, and perform at its peak. Blood vessels that were once tight, stiff, or blocked begin to relax. Circulation improves. Blood pressure stabilizes. Energy flows freely. And as your circulation improves, so does your confidence, your motivation, your entire approach to life. Think about this. Every single choice you make affects your health. But one small, smart choice can outweigh dozens of bad habits if done consistently. This teaspoon is your investment in yourself, your future, your quality of life. Imagine walking through your day without that heavy fatigue, without that struggle to focus, without that sense of lethargy holding you back. Imagine your mornings feeling lighter, your workouts feeling easier, your mind sharper, your heart beating strong. Imagine the freedom of knowing that a tiny action has made a massive difference in your life. The truth is, your body has an incredible capacity to heal itself if you give it the right conditions. Open the blood vessels, improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and suddenly your body can do what it was designed to do: thrive. Chronic problems that seemed permanent start to fade. Brain function improves, energy skyrockets, sleep becomes deeper, more restorative, even mood stabilizes because circulation affects everything, including the chemicals in your brain that control how you feel. It's easy to ignore the small things, but these are the things that truly matter. Small habits compound into huge results. 1 teaspoon a day may seem almost too simple, but simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. You don't need extreme measures, complicated diets, or expensive treatments. You need consistency, commitment, and the courage to take small, deliberate actions for your health. This is the type of change that isn't flashy, but it's life-changing. And let's talk about timing. Most people wait until a problem becomes urgent. They wait until the heart shows signs of strain, until cholesterol or blood pressure becomes critical, until fatigue is so overwhelming they can't ignore it. But the smart ones, the ones who truly understand the value of life, act before the crisis. They don't wait for a warning signal. They give their body what it needs every single day. 1 teaspoon today is prevention. 1 teaspoon tomorrow is continued protection. 1 teaspoon every day compounds into decades of vibrant health and energy. Don't underestimate the ripple effect this can have on your life. Improved circulation doesn't just affect your physical body, it affects your relationships, your work, your creativity, your ability to achieve your goals. When your body is energized, your mind is energized. When your heart is strong, your courage strengthens. You start tackling challenges that once seemed impossible. You start living life with clarity, focus, and a sense of unstoppable momentum. Remember, life isn't about making one huge change overnight. Life is about the small daily actions that shape who you are. 1 teaspoon a day may seem insignificant, but repeated over weeks, months, and years, it becomes the difference between living a life constrained by fatigue, poor circulation, and frustration, or a life full of energy, clarity, and freedom. This is not luck. This is not magic. This is your body responding to what it truly needs. It's also about responsibility. Your health is in your hands. No one else can take care of it for you. No one else can make the daily choices, the small actions, the simple habits that compound into extraordinary results. You can give your body what it needs, and it will respond with loyalty, strength, and resilience. You can take control of your blood vessels, your circulation, and your energy. You can give your future self the gift of vitality, clarity, and longevity. So imagine this for a moment. A simple teaspoon, one small habit done consistently. Over time, it opens the pathways that allow life to flow freely through your body. Your organs get the oxygen they need. Your heart beats with less strain. Your brain functions at its peak. You feel alive, strong, and unstoppable. And the best part is that this change doesn't require anything drastic. It requires just 1 teaspoon a day, repeated consistently, with the belief that your body deserves to thrive. Every time you make this small choice, you are investing in yourself. You are telling your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul that you value life, energy, and vitality. You are creating a foundation for health that supports everything else you want to achieve. This is not temporary. This is not a gimmick. This is a simple, powerful habit that aligns with the natural design of your body and helps you live life at your fullest potential. You have the power to make this change today. You have the power to give your body what it needs to unlock circulation, to open blood vessels, and to ignite energy that flows through every part of your being. 1 teaspoon is all it takes to start a chain reaction of wellness, strength, and vitality. Every day you take this step, you reinforce that chain reaction, building a life of energy, clarity, and resilience. Don't let complexity, doubt, or hesitation hold you back. Small, consistent actions lead to extraordinary results. 1 teaspoon a day can open your blood vessels, rejuvenate your circulation, boost your energy, and transform your health in ways you never imagined possible. This is your moment to commit, to take responsibility, and to create the vibrant, energized life you deserve. Small, consistent actions often seem insignificant at first glance. 1 teaspoon a day, such a tiny habit, can feel almost trivial in the grand scheme of life. Yet it is precisely these small, seemingly insignificant choices that shape our health, our energy, and our very lives in ways that compound over time. The human body is a remarkable system designed to respond to the environment and to the habits we cultivate. When you introduce a positive, consistent habit, no matter how small, you are giving your body the tools it needs to heal, rejuvenate, and optimize itself. 1 teaspoon every day is not just a habit. It is an investment in yourself, an act of foresight, and a declaration that your health matters. Too often, people wait for dramatic interventions to fix what they think is broken. They chase extremes, intense exercise routines, expensive supplements, fad diets, or complicated regimens that promise rapid results. While some of these measures may offer benefits, they are often unsustainable and fail to address the foundational health of your body. True transformation begins its simplicity with small actions that your body can adapt to and sustain. 1 teaspoon a day may appear modest, but in reality, it taps into the natural processes of your body, working subtly to improve circulation, relax blood vessels, and promote vitality. These are changes that happen under the surface, quietly building a stronger foundation for your health over weeks, months, and years. The power of consistency cannot be overstated. A single teaspoon today will not create an immediate miracle, but the beauty of repeated action lies in its compounding effect. Every day you take this small step, you reinforce a positive pattern. Every cell in your body begins to respond to the improved circulation and nutrition that result from this simple habit. Your arteries become more flexible, your veins more efficient, and your blood flows with greater ease. Over time, these small improvements accumulate, leading to significant changes that ripple through your body, enhancing energy, mental clarity, and resilience. It's important to recognize that small actions are not small in their consequences. 1 teaspoon every day is not just a habit, it's a signal to your body that you value health, vitality, and life itself. This tiny gesture triggers a cascade of positive effects. Your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood through constricted vessels. Your brain receives more oxygen and nutrients, improving focus, memory, and cognitive function. Your muscles and joints get the nourishment they need to move freely and without pain. Every organ in your body benefits from the increased circulation. These benefits do not come from dramatic measures, but from the steady, consistent application of a small, intelligent action. There is also a psychological component to small, consistent habits. When you commit to 1 teaspoon a day, you are not only improving your physical health, you are building discipline, creating self-trust, and reinforcing the idea that you are capable of taking control of your well-being. Every day you follow through, you prove to yourself that change is possible. Small, repeated victories create momentum, turning what feels like a minor habit into a powerful routine that transforms your life. The act of consistency breeds confidence, resilience, and an understanding that the little things truly matter. Furthermore, the simplicity of this habit makes it sustainable. Many people fail in their health journeys because they attempt to overhaul their lives overnight. Extreme diets, complex exercise routines, or expensive treatments often lead to burnout or disappointment. But a small, manageable habit like 1 teaspoon a day is accessible, repeatable, and easy to maintain. It removes excuses, removes overwhelm, and puts the focus on a single, achievable step. Over time, this consistency creates massive results, not through speed, but through the steady accumulation of positive actions. Consider the way nature works. Nothing in life grows instantly. A tree doesn't sprout and tower overnight. Rivers carve valleys not in hours, but in years. Your body is no different. It responds to the environment you create and the habits you practice consistently. 1 teaspoon a day is your way of aligning with that natural rhythm. It's a gentle, patient, and persistent approach to building long-term health. It respects the body's intelligence and works in harmony with it. The impact of small, consistent actions extends beyond the physical. When your body functions better, your mind functions better. When circulation improves, energy levels rise, mood stabilizes, and mental clarity sharpens. Simple, repeated actions like this teach you the value of patience and persistence. They instill a mindset that recognizes that monumental change does not require monumental effort, but rather repeated, deliberate, and intelligent choices. Many overlook the small habits because they want immediate gratification. We live in a world of instant results, fast fixes, and quick wins, but lasting health, vitality, and energy are built quietly, incrementally, and consistently. 1 teaspoon a day may seem minor, but when repeated, it produces results that last a lifetime. It opens pathways that allow your body to work efficiently, giving you more energy, better focus, improved mood, and protection against the chronic issues that plague so many people. Small actions create momentum. 1 teaspoon leads to 2 and then to 3. Once you see the benefits, you are motivated to continue and to add other healthy habits into your life. The habit compounds in every sense, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. You start to understand the truth. It is the tiny, consistent actions that shape your destiny, that create health, that transform ordinary days into extraordinary ones. Your body responds to what you give it consistently and persistently. 1 teaspoon a day is not just a number, it's a choice, a daily commitment to yourself. It is the small actions, repeated over time, that create powerful results. The habit may feel simple, but its effects are profound, touching every part of your life, every cell in your body, and every aspect of your potential. Improved circulation transforms the entire body in ways that most people never fully appreciate. Every heartbeat, every drop of blood, every pulse through your veins and arteries carries the potential to change how you feel, think, and live. When your blood flows freely, you unlock energy, vitality, and clarity that extend far beyond the obvious physical benefits. Many underestimate just how deeply circulation impacts every aspect of health, mental, emotional, and phi-B. Sequel. It is the invisible engine driving your life, and when it is optimized, the results are profound and far-reaching. Blood carries oxygen, nutrients, and life-sustaining compounds to every cell in your body. When circulation is sluggish, when vessels are narrowed or clogged, those essential resources cannot reach their destinations efficiently. Energy wanes, the mind becomes foggy, and the body struggles to maintain balance. But when circulation improves, it is as if a switch is flipped. Every organ, every muscle, every system begins functioning closer to its full potential. The heart beats with less strain, pumping blood through flexible vessels, reducing pressure on the cardiovascular system, and allowing energy to be delivered smoothly and efficiently. One of the most immediate effects of improved circulation is a surge in energy. The body is no longer fighting against resistance in its own blood vessels. Oxygen reaches the brain and muscles more effectively, giving you stamina, focus, and mental clarity that feels almost instantaneous. Fatigue that once seemed unavoidable begins to fade, replaced by a sense of lightness and vitality. Even daily tasks become easier. Walks feel easier. Workdays feel shorter. Activities you once avoided due to tiredness or discomfort become natural again. This is the transformative power of proper blood flow. Energy is no longer just a fleeting concept. It becomes the foundation for every action you take. Improved circulation also has a profound impact on brain function. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients to neurons, supporting memory, focus, and cognitive performance. When circulation is optimized, the brain receives the fuel it needs to operate at peak performance. Mental fog lifts, decision-making becomes sharper, and creativity flourishes. Tasks that once felt mentally exhausting now feel manageable, even invigorating. Mind becomes a tool of precision and clarity, capable of executing ideas, solving problems, and generating solutions with renewed confidence. Beyond energy and brain power, enhanced circulation affects the heart itself. The heart is a muscular pump, working tirelessly to keep blood moving throughout the body. When blood vessels are open and flexible, the heart works more efficiently, reducing strain, supporting healthy blood pressure, and protecting against cardiovascular risks. This creates a feedback loop. As the heart operates more efficiently, circulation improves further, reinforcing health in a positive cycle that touches every system in your body. Improved blood flow also rejuvenates muscles and joints. Every movement becomes easier when oxygen and nutrients reach tissues efficiently. Inflammation decreases, soreness fades faster, and recovery after physical activity accelerates. You begin to move with more fluidity and strength. Your body feels lighter, more resilient, and more capable of handling the challenges of daily life. This physical vitality translates into confidence. When your body feels strong, your mindset shifts. You approach tasks with enthusiasm, take on challenges with determination, and exude a sense of energy that inspires others. Sleep quality is another area profoundly affected by circulation. Restorative sleep depends on the body's ability to deliver oxygen and nutrients to every cell during the night. When circulation is optimized, your sleep becomes deeper, more restful, and more rejuvenating. You wake up feeling alert, energized, and ready to tackle the day with clarity and focus. Improved sleep further supports mental clarity, emotional stability, and physical recovery, creating a compounding effect of wellness that touches every area of life. Mood and emotional well-being are closely tied to circulation. Blood flow influences neurotransmitters, the chemicals in the brain that regulate how you feel. When circulation is improved, stress levels drop, mood stabilizes, and emotional resilience increases. You become less reactive to minor irritations, more patient in challenging situations, and more capable of sustaining a positive outlook even during stressful days. Energy, clarity, and emotional balance reinforce one another, creating a life in which you feel fully present, engaged, and capable. One of the most remarkable aspects of improved circulation is its ripple effect. As your heart, brain, muscles, and organs function more efficiently, your body's entire system benefits. Immune function strengthens, helping you resist illness. Digestion improves, supporting nutrient absorption. Skin appears healthier and more radiant, reflecting the internal vitality that improved blood flow delivers. Every system begins to operate in harmony, creating a state of balance and resilience that supports longevity, strength, and quality of life. The beauty of this transformation is that it does not require extreme measures. By supporting circulation through simple, consistent habits, you allow your body to function closer to its natural design. The benefits compound over time, turning small, intentional actions into profound, life-altering results. Circulation becomes not just a physiological process, but a pathway to energy, mental clarity, physical strength, emotional balance, and overall vitality. When you understand the power of improved circulation, you realize that it touches everything you care about: productivity, focus, mood, relationships, and personal goals. It is the foundation on which a high-quality life is built. Blood flow is not just a biological process. It is the vehicle through which life energy reaches every corner of your body. When that flow is optimized, every decision, every action, and every moment of your day becomes enhanced. Improved circulation transforms the body from the inside out, but it also transforms the way you experience life. You begin to move through your days with more confidence, more energy, and more presence. You notice the subtle ways your body responds to this change. Clearer thinking, lighter movement, steadier emotions. You feel capable of achieving goals you once thought out of reach, tackling challenges with resilience, and embracing life with enthusiasm. Every improvement in circulation supports a cascade of benefits that elevate your entire existence. The ripple effects extend to long-term health as well. Organs function optimally, inflammation decreases, and chronic risks associated with poor circulation diminish. Energy becomes sustainable, mental clarity becomes habitual, and emotional balance becomes the default. You are no longer struggling to keep up with life. Instead, life flows through you with ease, strength, and clarity. Taking responsibility for your health is one of the most powerful actions you can commit to, and prevention is the cornerstone of lasting vitality. So often, people wait until a problem becomes urgent, believing that life will continue without consequence until a crisis forces them to act. They ignore warning signs, dismiss fatigue, and postpone the small steps that could protect their bodies and their future. But the truth is, health does not wait, and neither do the consequences of neglect. By embracing prevention and taking consistent, deliberate steps today, you create a foundation that protects you tomorrow, allowing your body, mind, and energy to thrive in ways that would otherwise seem impossible. Responsibility begins with understanding that your choices matter. Every day you make decisions, sometimes consciously, sometimes unconsciously, that affect your circulation, your energy, your strength, and your resilience. Skipping meals, ignoring movement, postponing rest, or neglecting simple habits all add up over time. But so do positive actions. 1 teaspoon a day, a consistent habit, becomes a tool of prevention, a daily affirmation that you are choosing to support your body rather than wait for it to fail. It's a commitment to yourself, a promise that your health is worth attention, and a tangible way to demonstrate that you are in control of your future. The power of prevention lies in its ability to stop problems before they take root. Chronic fatigue, high blood pressure, poor circulation, and cardiovascular strain are often the result of years of small, unnoticed choices that compound over time. Waiting until symptoms appear may force you into extreme measures or invasive treatments, but acting early allows you to support your body naturally, gently, and effectively. One small daily habit, like a teaspoon a day, can maintain vessel flexibility, improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and support the systems that keep you strong. Prevention is proactive rather than reactive, and it transforms the way you experience life, allowing energy, focus, and vitality to be the default, not the exception. Responsibility also means understanding that health is personal. No one else can live your life, experience your energy, or make the daily decisions your body needs. Doctors, supplements, or advice can guide you, but the true work begins with your commitment. Every teaspoon taken consistently, every small action repeated daily, becomes a step toward ownership of your body and your health. This is not a minor gesture. It is a declaration that you are willing to prioritize yourself, that you respect the vessel that carries you through every moment of your life. When you embrace prevention and responsibility, you unlock a sense of empowerment that transcends the physical. Knowing that you are actively supporting your circulation, protecting your heart, and giving your organs what they need allows you to approach life with confidence. You are no longer at the mercy of chance or circumstance. You take deliberate actions that compound into long-term vitality. You no longer fear fatigue, brain fog, or chronic strain because you have taken steps to protect yourself. This empowerment shapes mindset, mood, and motivation. The habits you build are proof that small, consistent decisions create profound results over time. There is also a profound ripple effect in responsible preventive action. When your body functions efficiently, your energy becomes sustainable. When your heart, brain, and organs are supported, mental clarity becomes the default. When you treat your body with consistent care, emotional stability follows. Every system in your body benefits from preventive care, creating a feedback loop that reinforces health, strength, and vitality. Prevention is not just about avoiding illness. It is about creating conditions for peak performance, resilience, and life energy that extend into every moment of your day. Prevention is particularly powerful because it is accessible to everyone. You do not need to wait for expensive treatments or specialized interventions. Small, consistent habits, like 1 teaspoon a day to support circulation, require minimal effort but yield maximum benefits. These actions are sustainable, repeatable, and achievable regardless of age, lifestyle, or circumstances. The simplicity is deceptive. What seems small is actually transformative, building long-term resilience in ways that dramatic measures often cannot. When you commit to preventive action, you are also creating freedom. Freedom from the fatigue that limits your days, freedom from the stress of poor circulation, freedom from the fear of future health complications. Every small choice you make consistently builds a life in which energy, clarity, and vitality are available to you naturally. You create a future where your body supports you rather than working against you, and where your potential is no longer restricted by preventable limitations. The habit of taking responsibility and acting preventively also strengthens discipline and self-trust. Each day, you make a deliberate choice to care for your body. You reinforce the idea that you are capable of meaningful change. You prove to yourself that you do not need to wait for a crisis to take action. You learn the power of consistency, patience, and foresight. Every teaspoon becomes a symbol of control, resilience, and commitment, reminding you that the small steps you take today define the quality of your life tomorrow. Prevention and responsibility also have emotional and psychological benefits. Knowing you are actively protecting your body creates peace of mind, reduces anxiety about health risks, and strengthens your confidence in facing life's challenges. You no longer feel helpless or reactive. You feel proactive, intentional, and capable. The knowledge that you are consistently supporting your heart, circulation, and energy creates a sense of security and empowerment that touches every aspect of your life. Ultimately, prevention and responsibility are not just about avoiding illness. They are about embracing life fully. Every deliberate choice you make to support your circulation, energy, and vitality is a choice to live at your highest potential. You are not waiting for symptoms to force change. You are actively shaping the life you want. This proactive approach ensures that every day, every moment, and every decision contributes to your health, your strength, and your resilience. It is a practice that compounds over time, creating a ion that supports not only longevity, but quality energy and freedom to live fully. The truth is, the power to prevent health issues and take control of your body is in your hands. 1 teaspoon a day, repeated consistently, is a small but profoundly meaningful way to embody responsibility. Each habit reinforces the message that your health matters, that your future is important, and that the actions you take today define the life you will live tomorrow. By embracing prevention and responsibility, you create momentum that transforms not only your physical well-being, but also your energy, confidence, and ability to engage with the world fully. When you take a small action consistently, support your circulation, and embrace responsibility for your health, you are not just making a choice. You are transforming your life from the inside out. Every teaspoon, every deliberate step compounds into vitality, energy, clarity, and strength that ripple through every part of your body and every area of your life. You are giving your heart, your brain, your muscles, and your organs the support they need to function at their very best. You are proving to yourself that true transformation does not require extremes, but rather small, consistent actions paired with patience, foresight, and commitment. Your blood vessels, your circulation, and your overall health are the foundation for every achievement, every experience, and every achievement you pursue. By investing in this foundation today, you create a life where energy flows freely, mental clarity is sharper, emotional balance is stronger, and your body carries you with resilience and strength for years to come. Prevention and responsibility are not burdens. They are the keys to freedom, empowerment, and longevity. The choices you make now echo through the rest of your life, shaping your ability to live fully, move freely, and engage deeply with the world around you. The truth is, the power to change, to improve, and to thrive is already in your hands. 1 teaspoon a day, repeated consistently, opens the pathways of life within your body, fuels your energy, sharpens your mind, and strengthens your heart. It is simple, it is natural, and it is profoundly effective. Every day you commit to this small action, you are proving to yourself that your health matters, that your vitality matters, and that your life is worth the effort. Now is the time to act, to honor your body, and to embrace the small, consistent habits that create extraordinary results. Let today be the day you invest in yourself, because your future health, your energy, and your life depend on the choices you make right now. Take that teaspoon, take that step, commit to consistency. Your body will respond, your energy will surge, and your life will be transformed. Because the truth is simple. When you take responsibility, act consistently, and support your body, nothing can stop you from living your healthiest, most vibrant life.